One thing I need to do.
Hi guys, this is Diane Hogarth here with the last instalment of the 30-day YouTube challenge. And tonight I've got a really special guest, the lovely Dan Ashendorf, because he's a very successful affiliate marketer and he's going to give us his top tips on getting to the top of Google on YouTube.
Hello, Diane. Thank you so much for having me on your show. I'm really privileged. Can you see me now?
Cool. Oh, that's
right. So,
right.
Diane, is this pink or
a bit bright, isn't it?
Is it?
Yes, it is.
You're avoiding the question.
Oh, that's like it's definitely future, isn't it?
Is it? Okay, cool.
I think so, yeah.
All right, good. So, with that said, 7 YouTube ranking tips.
Exciting.
I need a drum roll, Diane. Okay. Right. So let's go. So the first thing you want to do is you want to keep people inside the video. Why is that, Diane? Why do you want to keep people as long as possible inside the video?
Watch time is very important.
Watch time, yeah. So how do we get people to remain inside the video?
I think you have to keep them hooked and say, I've got a bonus at the end.
You got a what?
Bonus at the end.
A bonus at the end, yeah, or just crack a few jokes or pattern interrupt or something a bit unusual because there's a lot of competition, isn't there? So we want to keep them inside.
Yeah.
So the longer they're inside, the more YouTube's going to push our content, aren't they? So the bigger the watch time. So we just need to think out of the box, not be shy, crack jokes, be funny, come up with props, pattern interrupt, anything that's going to keep them watching. The other thing is keep him inside the channel. Now, why is that important?
Watch time.
It's kind of the same, isn't it? But yes, it just sends a good signal, doesn't it? And how do we do that? Through
crack jokes.
Crack jokes. Yeah, crack jokes, pattern interrupt. No.
I try for keeping him there occasionally.
What we do is we have playlists.
Yes.
Right? And we have the cards. Do you know the cards?
Oh yeah, you have to have 1,000 subscribers for those. I've nearly got 600. I've got 599 today.
Okay. Oh, really? Is that the case? You've got to have 1,000.
Yeah. You have to get the cards. Otherwise, you have to do end screens.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay. So you can do that and the end screen, couldn't you?
Yeah.
But the problem is they need to stay till the end, don't they? Which very few people do. I mean, it's a rarity for anyone to remain for the entire video. You know, to have 100% retention is pretty much unheard of. If you're on 50%, you've done well. So yeah, we want to keep them inside the channel using cards, end screens, playlists, or any other thing you can think of. But the more they're left inside the video and the channel, that sends really strong signal to YouTube that we are we're providing something that their audience wants. So that's a good signal for them to bump up our content for more and more people.
Cool.
Right. Number 3 is keyword in the title. So I forgot to mention, how do we get the keywords? There's a whole bunch of paid tools. There's probably some free tools, but if you want to just a simple free thing to do is just to click on the bar, you know, the I don't know what it's called, the search bar thing at the top, you know, where you key your keywords.
Yeah, so you could put affiliate marketing and it'll become online or
yes,
in Hindu or whatever.
Yeah, now there's a little tip. I don't know if I can come out of this screen share, but if you put your keyword, say you're into kittens, right? Say kittens, your keyword.
Love your kittens.
And you want to come out with, I don't know, tabby kittens or something. Just, you know, big kittens. Okay. So what you can do is put an underscore just before the tabby kittens just before your keyword and then hit the space bar, and then you'll get a whole bunch of other suggestions that aren't. So if you go with kitten, you're going to have all the keywords are going to start with kitten. So you're going to have kitten A, kitten B. If you do kitten A, you're going to have, you know, kitten and something starting with A, something starting with B, etc.
You like that little tip. So it's underscore your title space. No, underscore your title A.
Underscore your title and then hit the space bar, and then you're going to get your keyword in the center or just in any place within. It doesn't have to be at the beginning like you would otherwise.
I'd completely forgotten about that one.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's another good. So what you're going to do once you've done that is put the keyword inside the title at the very, very beginning, because that is the most important thing of them all, is to have the keyword in the title. So if you're into tabby kittens, just put tabby kittens in whatever, you know, in London, but you've got to start with that keyword in the title.
Yes, thank you very much, Dan.
No problem. Right. And then we get on to between 200 to 300 keyword rich description. Now, what I do is I mean, it's an unfortunate fact that it looks a bit robotic. So what I do is, like, I always try to rank for the name of the product and review. So if it's, I don't know, say commission clone review, right? That's the golden one, isn't it? That's the one that people search on. So what I would do is commission clone review, something else, and then commission clone review. So I'd have it about 5 or 6 times in that little description, which is not very long. So it looks a little bit artificial, but from my experience, it doesn't really matter. They don't really score you on readability. They seem to score on how many times you got it there, as long as you don't completely spam. But as long as you got it 5 to 6 times, you're going to get a higher SEO score on vidIQ, because I always look at vidIQ, which is a pay tool, but you are going to get a higher SEO score on vidIQ if you've got about 5 or 6 of them. As I said, it looks a bit artificial, but it seems to be doing the trick.
Because I usually do 2 or 3 times, not 5 or 6 times. I'm going to try that one. Thank you.
Yeah,
next, please.
Try it and see how it affects your score, SEO score, if you get into the green thing, if you can do 80% and above.
Cool.
And then thumbnail. So you've got to have a really good, sorry about the noise, phone going off a bit.
Another sale?
You gotta hope so. Thumbnails, they're gonna look good. They're gonna draw people in, haven't they? Because there's something called CTR, which is the click-through rate. So assuming you're on the first page of YouTube, how many times are people going to click through from the page onto your video? And the first thing they're going to be seeing is a thumbnail. So try to make it a bit wacky. Unfortunately, I mean, like, received wisdom is that you should really have a different picture of yourself each time. I just struggle with that, to be honest. I just give it to my VA. She does them different, lots of emojis and stuff, but it's always the same picture of me, because otherwise it's just be too intensive, too labor intensive.
Excuse me, Dan, you're supposed to just get your phone and stick it on 2 seconds and go,
Probably could.
Oh,
probably could. Yeah, not a bad idea.
Well, no, pointing to the book that you're reading, or the bonuses that you've got for the product review. That's a good one with a little white outline. I like that one.
Maybe that's what we should do. But so how do you get rid of the background? Like, because I suppose you can just crop it, couldn't you? You could just give it to someone to crop.
It's easy. It's remove.bg, remove.background. That's easy to remember. And you just upload it, and it just takes the background away. So it's just you. Then you can go to PIXTELLER is the one that does the white line. It's dead easy. I've done a video on it. I'll have to try and put that one up there.
Oh, nice. Good. That's a good tip, Diane. I like it. What I do is oftentimes is if it's like a review video, what I do is the product creator next to me. So I'd get his picture, her picture, and I'd put them not quite next to me, but in the same thumbnail. So it'll be it's unfortunate I can't actually show you, but if anyone just goes onto my channel, you'll see it. So just to try to make it a bit more interesting, different faces in there, you know, as much as you can really, but you if you can try to get people to click on it, that's really going to help. CTRs, really important. And then, so how many do we have? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, so look, comments, shares, likes, that's a massive thing for YouTube, massive signal for YouTube.
It's the best, isn't it? When you get comments, and if you can reply within within a certain time or something, or within a day. Because I think it's a bit like Facebook. The more comments you have, the better.
Absolutely. And people aren't going to do it unless you ask them. So, you know, why don't we ask for comments, shares, and likes? You know, let's ask them.
You always say, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button. But
if you like it, and there's a sign of a bell. You know, the bell where obviously if people click on that, they're going to get a big notification. I'm actually getting it more and more now. I'm starting to make more and more. I've had a really, really good phase. I was making like loads of money, literally just posting a video, and I was getting loads of commissions. You know, like literally, I've had one. It's close to $1,000 in commissions just from one video. It was really good. It's gone down a bit, but now it's climbing up again. And I just find that if people get notified, they get notified. There's a bit of a sound. They get emailed into their Gmail by YouTube. So it's really very powerful, you know, if you think about it, because they're always going to inbox, aren't they? So they're always going to land in the social tab. So it's like YouTube is mailing for you. So really powerful. So if you can get people to do that, to click that bell icon thing, that's a really powerful thing. That's really going to get you some sales. If they're going to like and share and comment on your video, that sends a really strong signal to YouTube that your content is good, and they're going to distribute it quite aggressively.
Cool.
And the last one is a bit of do it yourself, because if people aren't going to comment, share, and like, we need to do it ourselves. So we just share it ourselves. So, you know, there's like 7 or 8 social icons, you know, the sharing icons.
Yes.
Just do it yourself. So I don't do it as much as I used to, but I used to like literally religiously share it on like 10 Facebook make money online or internet marketing type groups. I just literally just shared it again and again with a bit of writing. And
you know what works better than that?
Yeah. No, tell me.
So if you've got, I don't know, how to make money watching videos, get your little teaser posts, and you get like 100 yeses. Who wants to know? Who wants to earn money watching videos? If you get the right group, you can get 100 yeses. Nobody will watch it if you put it straight onto the thing. Teaser posts.
Yeah, teaser posts are really, really good. So but teaser posts would be, there's a post, but you wouldn't put the video in there, right? You
wouldn't put the video there. You get all the likes and all the comments, say info please, but then it's on. You can either just send them the video, which is what I used to do, but now I'm thinking you need them on your email list, don't you? So you need to be really organised and get your little sequencing, and then you can put them on your broadcast list.
Yeah.
Savvy,
but the video, would that be a YouTube video, or would that be an embedded, like an MP4 embedded into the post, which is what Facebook seems to like, and LinkedIn and everyone else. They seem to like it. It's a different.
But that doesn't count as a YouTube video, does it?
No, it doesn't. And they prefer it. They show that more. So maybe different conversation, but we're talking about YouTube today. But if we were to talk about how to get your videos seen on Facebook, for example, entirely different proposition. None of this applies. Well, actually, some of them probably do apply, but you don't have a playlist as such. You don't have a you know, it's a different. You don't have a thumbnail as such. It's a different thing, isn't it? But definitely, they'd want you to upload the MP4, so native, make it native to that platform, because they're not going to be promoting something that's going to take people away from the platform. So it's better to upload the MP4. I suppose that's where the teaser comes into it, isn't it? In as much
yeah,
as
that's a good idea, isn't it? So can I just ask you, you know, the keyword in the title, so if you're doing, say, commission clone review,
yeah,
how would, so there's 20 others who've got commission clone review.
yes,
how would you differentiate yourself from all the other ones? Would you put plus bonuses? Would you do something different to the thumbnail? How would you stand out?
yeah. I mean, it's a bit of creativity. So a lot of people, you see them, they put emojis in there. But what I do personally is I say commission clone review, how Dan or say how Dan clones existing videos. You know, how Dan clones existing videos to rank high on YouTube or something like this. So I put the benefit just after the keyword, and
I've got a good one.
people don't actually do it.
Get viral videos. Make your videos go viral without being there yourself or something like that.
Yeah. So you just put the benefit. You just put a couple of emojis in there. A lot of people all of them just come up about the bonuses. They just mention the bonuses, which is a bit tedious in my opinion, because they all do the same thing. They just look so samey. So try to be a bit different.
You probably put clone viral videos, wouldn't you? Commission clone review, clone viral videos by Dan Ashendorf. Would you use the product, the name of the one who invented the product as well?
No, because I'll tell you for why. You have very little space. You don't want it to be very long. So it's already quite long. You've already got, say you've got 10 words in total you can use in there, if that. So you've already got 3 to 4 just on a title and the review, right? So you haven't got, and then you got the name, the surname. It just means you're going to be eating away that very little bit of space you've got.
So you do commission clone review, clone viral videos, rank on Google or something like that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Get massive ranking. Get massive traffic using other people's hard work or something just a bit intriguing. So like other people's hard work or secrets, or you want to be a little bit careful with YouTube. You don't want to be like on a sales page. What I oftentimes do, what you see a lot of people do, is to create curiosity. That put things like unlock the algorithm, you know. And I would be very wary of doing that on a YouTube video. They could shut you down very quickly if you start talking about their algorithm and unlocking and doing anything black hat like. So you just need to be a bit careful, right? You want to be friendly to the platform, play by the rules, but at the same time be as interesting as you can.
This is exciting because I'm going to do my 4th attempt my commission claim review, and it'll be interesting to see what I come up with. But I've got my bonuses done. I've got to set the emails up, and then tomorrow morning it will be ready for the world. Are you excited?
I'm excited. And hey, listen, I'm going to give you, because you are, you know, I'm seeing you on your ascendancy. I think you're doing so well, and I really want to help you. So I'm going to give you an amazing bonus. And that is, anyone who buys from your link, all they need to do is just contact us, and we will invite them to the setup calls, and we will set up the product for them. So it's almost like, you know, a lot of people, they just don't know how to where to start. They're a bit worried. They're a bit maybe sort of technically wary or whatever. If they want it, if you want it, if you think it's going to add value, I offer it as a bonus to my people.
And that's cool, because like if you know how to use it yourself, you can just show them.
Yeah, either show it to them or literally, you know, on the calls, we'll just set it up for them. If they don't know, they're a bit technologically, you know, sort of, they don't quite have the kind of equipment, or they're a bit wary of it, or some people, they want to make money online, but they just don't know where to start.
Oh, that's really cool. I never even thought of giving them that.
Yeah, it's kind of almost like a done for you sort of module, you know, that yeah, so that's exclusive to anyone who buys from your link. They just need to either contact us, or maybe you contact us with you know, their details or whatever. We'll just invite them to the calls. I can't really think of anything. I mean, if there's anything that we can give away as a bonus, then let me know, just to, you know, kind of help you along and make the sale. But I just thought that would be a good one. That's something I offer to my subscribers. So if you think it's of benefit, then by all means.
That's brilliant. Thank you very much, Dan.
You're very welcome, and I'm hoping it's gonna help you. It's an amazing product. It really is.
I love it.
I mean, it's so clever, isn't it? Because I'm sure you
stop sharing, and then I can tell that. Just give them a little insight of what it is.
Okay. So no spoiler alerts. Is that what you mean?
No, I'm just going to give him a little bit of what it is, because I actually love it, because all it is basically is you get a list of viral videos, choose one, put the intro and the outro on, and it takes less than 3 minutes.
Yes, but there is a little but there. What you do is you find the ones that you've got
for your niche.
Yeah, but you've also got you've got the ones which you've got the authority to share. So what I'm trying to say is there's no copyright restrictions on them. Yeah.
Yes.
They're the Creative Commons. The problem you have is that if you were just to try and post a Creative Commons video, YouTube wouldn't allow that, because you're not allowed to duplicate. So what we do is imagine that you are a coronavirus researcher, right? And so what you do is you've kind of, this is, I'm not sure I'm going down the right path with this. Anyway, so what you do is you find the DNA of the cell, right? So what you do is you find the DNA of the cell, and then you transpose it. So coronavirus probably not being the best of examples, but let's say you got a killer bee, right? This amazing killer bee it's been genetically honed throughout millions of years now. It's the finished product, you know, it's the best bee in the world. Okay, so what you do is sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? Anyway, it's the best bee in the world, and what you want to replicate it, but you can't, because YouTube's not going to allow you to do it. So what you do is you clone the DNA from that bee, and then you just change it a little bit, so it's got all the attributes of that killer bee. It's got all the aggression and the you know, the kind of honey suckling or whatever it has, but it's not identical. Is that a good metaphor? Am I going down the right path? So this is what we do. I can just hear you laughing. I can't see you, just hear you laughing. Anyway, so that's what we do with these videos, is we extract the DNA and we just alter it a little bit, so it's still gonna, just like it ranked before, it's going to rank again, because we've extracted all the good things out of it, all the good DNA out of it, and we've just made some changes. So you still got this amazing bee, but it's not identical to the other one, because the other one you can't use it.
because you've taken the sting out of it and you've made it better.
No, you don't want to take the sting out of it. On the contrary, you want to leave the sting. You just want it to be a bit different. It's this bee cannot be improved. It's the pinnacle of all bees in the world, right?
You can put a pink hat on him or something.
All right. Did I say?
You're mad. I love you so much. It's amazing. We just get on. Anyway,
Yeah. So
that was lovely. Thank you so much for your lovely presentation. I'm sure that everybody on YouTube will appreciate you taking the time. You can now go and have your drink of wine.
I do. I look forward to. I've had a launch this week. It was really hard on my wife and on my two daughters. So I spend a bit of time with the family with a glass of wine, watching something good on Netflix. I look forward to that.
Cool.
And well, there's not much else to do, is there? Lockdown. It's either Netflix or nothing.
Well, you know, or you just make another YouTube video, you know.
Yeah. Nah, no chance. No chance.
Yeah, but you got the right idea. Glass of wine with your loved one and your family, watching a good film. Can't get better than that.
All right, boys and girls, thank you so much. Bye from Diane. She knows what she's doing. She's going to look after you. She's got amazing bonuses. So let's make it rain. And anything, any sort of help you need with videos or anything else.
Yeah, just comment on comments below.
Yes. Comment.
Ask questions. Share. We can do a video on whatever you want.
Comment, share, and like below, please. And
subscribe.
I forgot to say, and subscribe. And click on the bell button thing as well, wherever it is. Bottom somewhere, click on it. So you get notified of Diane's videos.
Total value.
You want to be notified, definitely.
Thank you very much, Dan. Bye, guys.
Bye.